Right uppercut to the body by Tyson. Again, a double right.
Left hook, right hand. Oh, a beautiful left uppercut.
A minute and 8 seconds left. Oh, and that's it.
In the high guard up there is Joshua Dart. Oh, that right hand uppercut.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 11 of Uppercuts, the podcast. I am Coach O.G. With me is King ECG.
What's good, what's good, what's good?
We've scared off the rest of the massive today. They didn't want to be here, but...
Yeah, it's possible, you know what I mean? But it's all good, though, man. It's all
It is
good,
what
man.
it is. We can hold it down.
Exactly.
It's good.
This podcast is more about everybody instead of, a select individual. So
Straight up.
sad news is we haven't dropped the Chad, the Monster pod due to the fact that the video footage cannot be recovered. But we will be dropping the audio coming this Monday. This is done Sunday the 4th, so Labor Day, Canada, Monday, we will be dropping the Chad fight. Oh, not the fight, the Chad podcast. He has a fight on the 10th.
Big card.
Yeah.
Big fight.
It's a really, really big card. Do you know what I mean? A lot of consequences on that card.
Yeah.
But we'll be dropping it then. I mean, you're probably going to get this episode like 5 days after, but still, just to let y'all know why it took so long, okay?
Yeah. And that, in that happening, we were talking about technology, and we were talking about, how far it's gone.
Yeah.
And some crazy things that go.
Oh,
Speaking
there's
of
an
technology.
alert. Yeah, there's an alert. Something's going on. See? That's how you know we're doing this almost in real time. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah, so somebody's out here in Canada doing some crazy stuff. They had to film
RCMP alert.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Manitoba and Alberta. Wow, dangerous person alert.
Yeah.
Multiple stabbing incidents reported September 4th in multiple locations, including James Smith Cree Nation and Weldon, Saskatchewan. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Watch out, people, man. Read your alert. I'm sure everyone got it at the same time we did, yo.
Yeah, read that alert, though. But, yes, so the NFT space.
Yeah.
So, you know me, man. People call me the Mayweather hater. I'm not really a Mayweather hater. I just say he does a lot of slimy stuff. So check this out. Mayweather, hold on. Let me see when this article was written. May 6th, okay?
This year?
This year. So Mayweather has priors in the NFT rug pull game. Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather has been caught up promoting a scam NFT project on his social media channels again. Some investors are still not wise to his antics and the anonymous team behind his new project, Mayweatherverse. He's vanished with almost $200K in proceeds. Jeez. Okay.
So you have to explain. So this is an NFT dump that we were talking about earlier, correct?
Yes.
Is that what you said it is?
Yeah. Why I told you, like, I'm not investing into any NFTs until, like, it's signed and sealed. Like, crypto, you can get your crypto stolen. But that's, like, if you're new to the game, you start giving people the code to your wallet, you start making moves off of other people's computers and giving people access to your stuff. Do you know what I mean? I mean, people can still get access to it if, you get a virus or you get malware, whatever the case is. There's scammers all over the place. But the crypto money, even though it's funny money, is a lot safer than NFTs right now because there's a lot of NFTs that are doing this pump and dump. Do you know what I mean? Like Mayweather is showing us he's the greatest promoter of all time because, when he turned to Money May, right? He turned it to the heel. Everybody hated him. He was still making his money. Gucci. He's out of boxing now. The money in boxing ain't really that good. So now he moved on to NFTs, telling people, hey.
That is trash, man. Like I'm not like I can't take anything away from the man's boxing ability and how good he amazing fighter. I wish I had that type of defense, that speed, that.
Yeah, he's talented. I'm not hating on the talent, man. I'm hating on the character.
Big time.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and this is yet again, this is another one. I'll read a little bit more off of this. Mayweather has prize in the NFT rug pull game, have lent his name and profiting tens of millions from projects like Ethereum, Max, Board Funny, Real Floyd NFT, Moonshot, and etc. Etc. You hear that, right? Like, I'm not making this up. This isn't something I'm just pulling out of the air. I'm reading the information that I was able to get off the World Wide Net, which is not always the truth, but most of the time when you hear articles of what is this? The Drapper Radar or DapRadar.com. You know, that's them. April 21st, just 8 days after the mint, and proceeds of Mayweather NFT drop were transferred over to 2 wallets. The diagram provided, shows a blockchain. The detective posted on Twitter shows the money trail. Interestingly, some of the same wallets implicated in other projects supported by Mayweather show up.
So what he's being accused of is having something for sale and not selling it and just taking the proceeds from it, in a sense.
Yeah,
but that's what it is.
No, but that's what the NFT game is right now. You know what?
So the majority of the time you don't even get your NFT. So
it's a non-fungible token. It's what's that? I'm sorry, I can sound as old as hell.
No,
but if I can't see it and touch it, what am I buying?
I don't understand why you'd even want to buy something in the metaverse. To me, that blows my mind.
It's because it's the new wave.
I understand that, but it just doesn't make sense.
Of course, but let me break it down to you like this, and to some of you old heads and you youngins. Okay, so check this out.
I'm an old head.
When we first were working as kids, right? You used to get a check.
Yes.
Right. I mean, before there was cash, and then there was you get a check, you go to the bank, deposit it, right, and that's how you got it. Eventually, it became payroll where you're getting instant direct deposit. Yeah. So now all you're getting is numbers. You don't even see we went from seeing physical gold to currency being made to paper for us to this amount of currency to now this currency is just being transferred digitally. We're in the digital world now. So the metaverse to a lot of people is the way that the world's moving. And people don't want to be the last one in or miss out. I mean, how many people wish they bought Tesla stock before Tesla even when they first heard about it? Jeff Bezos, all these little things that people know were around but didn't take advantage of because they're they all got left in the dust, and we've got these billionaires and multimillionaires,
So I guess
around.
basically it's like it's a big game of
chicken.
I don't know about chicken.
I know.
What's the one where you kind of take over the world? I'm not saying that it's a fight in there or you're trying to take over the thing, but it's truly a game where you are living in that. You know what I mean? You are living in that
digital world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's how some people want to live their life now, and it's okay. I mean the pandemic showed us everything that we need to know about what's going on. So, but enough of that though. Shouts out to Mayweather. Keep getting your money, player. Ain't no hate for me, man. But damn boy, again.
You'll get some from me though.
Again. But let's get to this Fundora and Ocampo. Saturday, October 8th. Showtime Boxing. Now, Fendora, I don't know if you've watched him.
Yeah.
He's the real tall fighter that just
fights in close.
Yeah, all the time. He doesn't like to use, I don't know if he doesn't like to use his range. He feels more comfortable being close to you.
I think, and it's always going to depend with certain fighters, and I think he just likes the grittiness of being there. You know what I mean? To be able to just, But me, I would love, if I had that, because I don't have that. If I had that range.
Yeah.
But it's working for him.
Yeah.
It's working for him, and I got him on it. I think he's going to win.
Yeah.
I truly do. I like the guy.
Oh, of course.
I would love to see him sit back, use his range, though, and just box and ping, 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 ting, 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 ting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I don't
Because he's hard to get hit from there, too.
It is, but I think because he throws people off by being so close to them. I mean, you see the Erickson-Lubin fight. I mean, Erickson-Lubin finally got a chance to knock him down. It's because he got close enough and was playing with fire, and Lubin finally started landing. But before that, he was beating the brakes off of Lubin.
But when you're built like that and you have that much torque and ability to utilize the full punch, you know what I mean? You know what I mean by smothering punches? Like when you're too close, you don't get full range and you don't get the full effect of the punch. Yeah. I'm just wondering is he smothering his punches too much being that close?
But he's very skinny though, man. I'm not saying he doesn't pack a punch, but it'd be kind of hard for him.
But when you have that much boom,
the
way punch should be thrown,
you
know what I
use
mean?
it like a whip.
That's the idea with the punches. You whip it, you bring it out and back just as fast. You know what I mean? Well, so you don't get hit.
Yeah.
And So there is that whipping
Speed equals
torque
power.
punch. That's where the crack comes from at the end of it. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
Ocampo, I don't really know too much about him. I've heard from asking around. I haven't got a chance to like really go look him up. He's a balanced fighter.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard too much or seen too much footage of him either. I mean, he wouldn't be there if he wasn't good.
Yeah, no, of course.
You know what I mean? I'm interested in it. I really want. I really don't think he's going to win, though.
You know, listen. I don't know. Like at the end of the day, I don't really know of him too much, and that's why I'm just like, I'm like, I know he's a balanced fighter. I know that. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. Let me just make sure I got the height right.
What are you trying to find? Sorry.
Ocampo.
Oh, because I was going to talk a little bit. Like, did you get it?
No. What'd you want?
So remember in the group chat you sent earlier?
Which one?
About the Ring magazine belt that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. We can get into that too. So, if memory serves me correct, because I watched it in like 4 days.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
4 days. I usually try to refresh, but like, you know what I mean? So much sports stuff going on right now. I'm trying to absorb so much. It's killing me. Anyways, so when it comes to that scenario,
because he has the belt. He has the Ring magazine belt, correct?
yes. That it's off of what one YouTuber is saying, but he has the proof. Like before Oscar De La Hoya bought the Ring magazine, I'm not okay, but there was a lot of black fighters that were in the top 10, right? Like, pound for pound. And then the minute he bought it, not saying Oscar De La Hoya himself, but the people that he may have employed or the people that he decided to keep there, the list has changed. So, like, you know what I mean? It went from 5 to 7 to like 2, sometimes 1. You know what I mean? And it leads up to the scenario situation where Devin Haney gave up his Ring magazine belt and said, y'all can take it and shove it where the sun don't shine. You know what I mean? And it's part of it is the list. I think he's already proved he's undisputed. I don't need this cheap belt. You know what I mean? Because they're top 10. He wasn't in there. They had Lomachenko over it. Now, and I'm a Lomachenko fan, so like I'm not trying to ride for Danny because of color. But if he's the undisputed champ and he's got your belt, how the hell is he not on your top 10 list?
Yeah. Because I'm looking at 2 of them right now. So one is baselineboxing.com, all right?
Okay.
Junior welterweight.
Don't worry, people. We're going to get some laptops in here soon.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Crawford, Spence, Ugas, Ennis, and then Ortiz Jr. All right?
Okay.
Now I'm going to go to Ring Magazine.
And that was just the top 5.
So Josh Taylor is I'm not sure what that means, though. I'm not sure if that's the belt holder now, because it couldn't be, because he was the belt holder.
Yeah.
But it has number 1, Perengas, Jose Ramirez 2, Jose Zespeda 3, Jack Catterball. Sorry, I need my glasses.
No, you don't need no glasses
yeah,
for that.
No, to see that
what the hell?
That it's all like top 3. Like, come on.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
come on.
Okay, you don't want to put Davis number 1. Okay, I understand. But you're telling me Spencer Earl don't deserve to be number 1?
I don't even.
Then
get
Devin
this
Haney,
list.
at least
like
those 3 right there. Devin Haney. Then you go Charlo, and I'm not even a Charlo fan. You know, that's 4 before I even talk about Canelo.
That's crazy.
Just to show you guys how crazy it is. I'm a novice still when it comes to boxing. Okay, I'm gonna be straightforward. But how the heck do I have more attention to detail than these people who've been doing this for years? Is this because I'm not corrupted by money? Is it because I'm not corrupted by pride, or somebody saying, "Hey, do me this favor"? Because that list is ridiculous.
As we know, it is a bit of a scandalous business.
Yeah,
we've heard. So yeah, but at the same, and everyone's going to have an opinion, or people are going to think, because even if you to rank personally who your top 5 would be, it's going to vary.
Yes.
But that type of variance with people that are like, who's that? Who's that person? You know what I mean? Like,
It's ridiculous.
although they were all Hispanic.
And that's the thing that makes it seem like there's something wrong with the scenario and situation.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm like, yo, I'm not even trying to look at color. I'm just like, okay, people, a boxer who everybody knows.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that Haney, Spencer, and Crawford aren't top three. Those three right there, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
And then you can do whatever you want with the rest. And you can even jumble those three. It doesn't matter which one's won. But, and yet again, I'd have to put Charlo because he's undisputed.
Yeah.
Like, are we not, what's the point of somebody being undisputed if they're not part of that top? And I think they are. I think he is in the top 10 of the Ring magazines. Sorry. But, you know what I mean? Like, it's a joke. It's a joke.
And it is a joke because I forget which one I was going through, but I couldn't even find Canelo in any of them.
I guess the last loss that he took.
Yeah, but you don't.
And then watch this. If he beats Triple G, he's number one.
Yeah, he's back in the number. Yeah, no, he's going to go back up to the rankings because of, like, it shouldn't, we said it before, it shouldn't get that. A loss is just a loss. You know what I mean? When you're fighting the best, one of the best is going to lose.
Exactly.
It doesn't drop you to the bottom of the barrel again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to work your way that, you know, sure, there might be a bit of an adjustment, but you're not, you know, at the bottom.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was watching, I forgot the YouTube channel. You know what? I'll put it somewhere around here as I'm talking, and you guys go check out the video. He was talking about fighters, boxers having the Ofer record. Remember how we were talking about the Mayweather effect? And do you know what I mean? Like, are all boxers, this is his question, were all boxers that were Ofer, which is 0 losses, actually great boxers? Or were they fed sometimes mediocre to above average competition so that their confidence can get better, they can, you know, feel better, and then once in a while they fight somebody of worth, but it's usually, you know, on their terms.
Yeah. I mean, that's absolutely true, and that's one thing that's lost, like, from the past. Like, some of the past fighters, they just fought who's in front of them. You know what I mean? Like, Duran didn't really care.
No.
You know, he just wanted to fight, you know, like, and maybe it's the evolution of the sport as well, too. It always has been corrupt, but I don't know, especially now, like, with the promotional companies not wanting to work with each other, which can delay processes, which can hold back fights, which we should be having and seeing. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know if it was always that bad, but we need to get it in. We need to get it done, man.
Well, I mean, Teddy Atlas talked about it on his podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Right? Like, he talked about the AJ and Usyk, how the judge tried to give AJ 6 rounds almost. I was like, what?
And this is the second. He was the first one that, he called it the anatomy of a fix part 2, actually, because the first one was when he was talking about the Canelo.
And Bivol.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was like part 2. Like, this is the second time that he was like, what are these judges doing?
Yeah.
Like, that judge is a joke.
Yeah.
You know, like, how could you have scored the fight that way? Although I did talk to some people that thought Joshua did better than, because he did go to the body a couple rounds and he did hurt. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, look at him at, like, you could tell that Usyk was in a fight. You know what I mean? He was touched up. I bruised easy, but he was.
No, but here's the thing, though, right? Like, I see the fight. AJ did better than he did last time, but he didn't win that fight.
No.
Right?
No,
so it's just, and like, even with Teddy Atlas, shout out to Teddy Atlas, he's like, this is why I got, like, go from ESPN. I did not accept the corruption. I did not accept the BS. I did not accept these lame, stupid, overblown excuses to why you would score a card like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not about giving a fighter a fighter's chance. He's already got a fighter's chance in the ring. Just call it down the middle. And that goes to what Chad was saying when it came to the UFC, right? Like, he feels that the model for UFC, and I've said it myself, the model for UFC is a little less corrupt in a sense of, like, you're fighting. Like, there's no, you know what I mean? You're fighting. And if boxing was ever to be under one they can still make money, but, you know.
Still won't stop corruption. Look at FIFA.
Oh,
It was,
yeah,
it
that's
was
true.
one thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's a complete
Corrupts absolute power.
absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah,
There we
absolutely.
go.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. But
It's
yeah,
crazy.
Fedor should get that win in. Like I said, I don't know too much about Campo. I was gonna look him up, and then there was another fight that we wanted to talk about. Let me just triple check. Oh yes, I don't even need to look at it. Okay, so people, you're gonna hear me talk about this twice, and it's only due to the fact that I'm on multiple podcasts. Anyways, Anderson Silva against Jake Paul. Now, me and my other co-hosts for the Balance Between Sports, Da Vinci, we had a conversation about this. I was extremely upset, and I don't want to talk about it, but because it's something that everybody wants to talk about, drop their opinion, I'm going to drop mine. Listen, there's no way Jake Paul's going to beat Anderson Silva. And if he does beat Anderson Silva, the same excuses that people are making for older fighters is going to be pulled out. Anderson Silva's like, I think 44, if I'm correct, right? He's been boxing, but here's my thing. He's not going to lose to Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul had one or two more fights than Silva. You know what the difference is between them? Silva fought retired pro boxers. So he fought people who were in that game. They may not have been the best, but I think the skill level compared to what Jake has fought, way higher.
And Silva has a gift. He's gifted. He has the ability to slow down that fight and just seem, same with Stylebender, just seems so, and Jones, so effortlessly in there. They're not even thinking. You know what I mean? Like
everything's reactionary.
Muscle memory. It's a beautiful thing to watch. He's got range. He's got power. I truly hope there's no stipulations in this where,
like you did to Rockman.
You know what I mean? I really hope there's nothing like I want it to be a true fight.
Yeah.
Like I want it to be a fight because you don't play boxing, like you don't.
Yeah.
So people understand, like when it's a boxing match is as much of a fight as MMA matches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're fighting each other. I really hope that he hits to hurt with bad intentions, and I don't see him doing any other thing because I don't think he's wired not to do it.
Yeah.
So I truly, obviously Silva. But I truly hope that he, again, no stipulations, no fuckery. He's allowed to do what he needs to do. String him another guy because he's got range too, man.
Yeah,
great range.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, there's no way Anderson Silva's gonna lose to him, and I say this respectfully because Anderson Silva played around once in the ring. We all seen it against Weidman, right? That was MMA where kicks and punches. This is punches. He is not going to play any games with Jake.
Yeah.
Jake better hope he catches him like he caught everybody else. They, catches them slipping. They make the one mistake. But even then, those other fighters aren't even close to being as seasoned as Anderson. Do you know what I mean?
No, he's a killer. Like he really is. Like, and I hope he comes with that attitude and brings a fight.
Oh, I hope he just deals him in the first round.
No, I want him to take some time. Take some time. Truly, take some time.
This might have to be bleeped out, but I'm telling you, the look in OG's eyes like, die slow, bitch.
Remember when who did GSP work the jab over and over and over on? What fight was it?
Was it a championship bout where he was retaining it or where he was going for it?
But I just remember his jab was so effective. I think he worked with Freddie before that fight. And shout out to Freddie. Thompson went to go see him.
Yeah,
shout out to
LA
Thompson. Yeah. No, that's really cool. He met up with Freddie Roach and spent some time with him and talked to him. Next time we have him on, I'm sure he'll talk about it.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Man, and it was just a devastating. Like Buddy's face was, it was broken.
Yeah.
Just from getting that jab to the same spot, and he couldn't stop him. It was really good to see, actually, and that's what I hope he does to him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you'll be that slow. I understand. Me, I just want Anderson to get him up and out of there. Like, I want him to take the same walk of shame all of his opponents before him took. And then realize, like, yo, you know, you bit off more than you could chew, and this is what happens when you play with 5.
How many rounds is the fight, you know?
I think it's supposed to be 6. I don't think it's
I
going to go
hope
12.
he beats him for about 6.5 rounds, and then that half round, he just says, all right, I'm done. Boom. Knocks him out in the 6th round with, like, you know, I don't know, last minute.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Also,
but I do have respect for Paul in the sense for, look what he's doing.
Yeah.
Look what he's doing. We're talking about him again.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to. Again.
This guy, I don't want. Listen, and you see the whole Rockman situation. You know, Sean Porter was right on the button with that one. He said he's put all these clauses in there because he knows he's not going to be able to meet it. He knows he's not going to be able to get it done. And guess what happened? He couldn't meet weight, so he had to back out the fight. And then Paul went out here yip-yapping and jibber-jabbing. And, you know, this is why I'm like, Anderson, I'm asking you, Spider, just make it quick, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to see the car crash. I wouldn't mind the torture. But I'm like, the car crash would be so much sweeter because that's how he's won all of his fights. So he feels like he's the man. And I just want him, you know, to wake up 10 seconds later asking what happened. That's all.
Yeah, but we both want a knockout.
Yeah.
That's for sure. We'll agree on that.
I want Anderson to just the brakes off of him. Like
just walk in, boom, and leave.
Give him the Midas touch. The Midas touch, you know what I mean? But yeah, no. So after all of that now, what we're going to try doing, hopefully we'll be able to get the whole crew, and if not, it'll just be me and O.G. We're going to start grabbing some boxing YouTube videos and, you know, just kind of reviewing them with you guys and letting the coaches tell you, you know what I mean, what they see, what can happen, what's the possibility, you know what I mean? Oh, what were you looking at there, O.G? You got something else?
No, it's some fights that are coming up. Like, again, Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, next week on the 10th, same night as the Monsters fight.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting because they hate each other. There's been a lot of yelling at each other. And I forgot how close Triple G and Canelo fight is. Like,
yeah.
We're in September. Like,
yeah. But, hey, we're going to be doing that one.
No, I know, yeah.
You know what I mean? We're going to do a few things on that one, and then there's going to be a couple it'll be like a multi-little series of just that night, that event. So just, you know, stay tuned for that.
No, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I think we're going to have a lot of fun on that one.
I forget who's that. No, yeah, because Jordan thought that Canelo's won every fight, hands down.
Yeah.
I was trying to I don't think.
Yeah,
I think it's 1-1.
Yeah, a lot of people figure it's 1-1. There's very few people that think it's 2-2. Do you know what I mean? It
depends what camp you're in.
Hey guys, Coach Roger. Welcome to my shop, Canelo's Ice Cream, where all our ice cream and taco shells are locally sourced. And these lovely ladies here will tell you about this.
We are selling hard ice creams. We have strawberry, bubblegum, cotton candy, cookies and cream, and we serve vegan ice creams as well, saucers.
We have tacos, nachos, and then we get 2 burgers, and a sundae.
And we also have mini donuts. So please, come on down to Canelo's Ice Cream. These lovely ladies will help you out. Enjoy the ice cream.
Here's the thing, though, right? If you're a realistic fan, like, this is one thing. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports, too, because I see this all the time, and people get mad at me where I say, like, yo, you know, I love the NBA, but I have a love for a few teams and a few players. Oh, you're not a real NBA fan? No, yes, I am, because for me to love the NBA, I have to love basketball as a whole as it is. Be completely and utterly objective. No, you know, no malice.
You do have a team, though, right? Like,
no, yeah, I have a team.
Yeah.
I have several teams, but I love the sport first. Do you know what I mean? And in boxing, and even in MMA, you got to love mixed martial arts first. Like my cousin Da Vinci, he loves mixed martial arts first. And then he has his fighters. Same thing with basketball for me, same thing with football. You know, I have love for the sport. And then, okay, you know, one or two teams. I can't be holding to just one team. It doesn't make sense because then I'm going to be biased on everything, including that team.
And there's too much talent out there not to like.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, not to. So in boxing now, if there was more judges that love the sport, if there was more people of that caliber within organizations, things wouldn't be as corrupt as they are.
So who do you think was paying him? Because he's obviously paid. There's like you can't be doing that without an incentive. You had to have been incentivized to do that.
I don't know, man. Like the backroom deals that go on. I mean, Alex talked about it.
Yeah.
Jordan says, I mean, Chad didn't really say too much about it because Chad's in the UFC. He's not in boxing. Yeah. But, you know, we've talked to numerous coaches and stuff like that. We know there's a fix.
Yeah.
I mean, even on the Bob's channel, we put up the listing and Ali fight. And every single person who commented on that video, shout out to y'all, appreciate y'all, was like, the fight was fixed. I was like, God damn, you can't give Ali his first win, like his first actual victory. It had, like, no. It was the anchor punch. It was this. It was that. I'm like, you know what? And even the other day on the IG, there was a gentleman that said that T.O. if Ryan beats T.O., he could beat Tank. And I said, are you smoking rocks? Like, no. For that one, I really, literally. He told me that Tank gets outboxed in every fight.
Really? How's that?
I didn't get. You know what I did?
But it was online.
It was online, he was talking, right? So once I heard that comment, this dude, like I know about this person named Moderation. You know what I mean? I try to message them very heavily. You know, don't drink as much, smoke as much, stuff like that, right? But this person named Grace, I'm just being introduced to this person. So when I seen that comment, I felt like I should have been like, "Are you dumb? Do you understand what strategy is? Do you understand what?" You know, a fighter is setting you up to do something because he sees that you may be a little too aggressive, and maybe the game plan is, listen, this guy's not going to use his head. He's going to come in swinging. He's going to try to take certain angles. Read him, react. When the time comes, put him to bed, right? Ain't nobody think about, well, not nobody. These people didn't think about that. What they thought was Rolly had him on the ropes, Rolly had him running, and Tank got lucky. Right? And yo, listen, no disrespect to Tio. Okay? Lopez.
Yeah.
Tio Lopez is a good fighter. But come on, man. Kambosos mopped him up because he got too careless. And then Kambosos went against Haney. And I'm not a Haney fan. And Haney pitched a shutout. Shutout. He did damage to the man's pride. Not even his body, his pride. He said, man, you facing a guy that's just going to swing for the wall.
Yeah.
You're facing now somebody who's a tactician, who's going to take you apart. Oh, you can't get past my jab? Well, I'm not going to change the game up.
Yeah.
Hold this jab all night, buddy. You know what I mean? So, yet again, T.O. comparing him to Tank, I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. I'm like, yo, bro. You know, I was just asking a question. Like, and I said myself, too, I said, T.O.'s not that skilled. Like, he's got power, but he's not more skilled than Tank. Yeah. Tank is 5'5", people. You have to understand, he's fought people taller than him, so he can't always just go forward. He's not Tyson. And even Tyson, you know, they would circle around. They find other angles. And great coaching. Like, yet again, his coaches put him in the best position for him to win. Not saying that he's beaten everybody that's, you know, somebody, because we were just talking about fighters getting the OFA record, getting their stuff padded, right? They're all freaking, every single one of them are guilty of it. Right, there's one or two fights that they've had that was like, you know, this is, you know, just chill, figure some stuff out. Okay, so, but yeah, well, what do you think? Do you think T.O.'s more skilled than Tank?
No, I think Tank is very smart, very savvy, has the power, has the discipline. No, I like Tank way too. No. Tank is, like I said, he's not, he has a high IQ. He has a high boxing IQ and knows exactly what he's doing in there at all times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people might not understand that, might not see it because it is chess. It is a lot of thinking. You do things to set up stuff in like 3 rounds from now. You know what I mean? Like maybe just throwing a certain punch here.
Yeah.
A certain punch out, you know, that the guy will get used to and have it tell, and then you feint that, and then you throw something else. You know what I mean? It is chess. So you can't say that just because he's had some wild man through. Not that, okay, because Rolly is, you know, he'd knock me around. I'm not trying to say he doesn't have no talent, but he is predictable. You know what you're going to get when you're fighting him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
for sure. And Ryan, like, yet again, I'm not trying to poo-poo on Ryan. He's a tremendous fighter. He's just not my cup of tea, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, me neither. He is, I think he's going through a growth in, I don't know, kind of in the work, because like with all the new tattoos and trying to not find himself, but I don't know. He's definitely going through a period when he's feeling good, feeling strong.
Yeah.
I just
rumble, young man, rumble, but just make sure you don't stumble or bumble.
Yeah, let's hope it's not too much. You know what I mean? Like too much flex too soon. I'm not saying that because I like him. I'm just saying that because, you know, why wish bad on people in a sense. But
yeah, I don't wish nothing bad on any.
No, I get that.
Jake Paul a little bit.
Jake Paul, yeah, I hope
a
he
little
gets
bit. But it's not for anything other than like I just want him to be humble. Like I gave him his flowers. Everybody's giving him his flowers. Now it's time to, you know what I mean, fold him up like one of those army. Well, no, that's the wrong analogy. Sorry, people. Fold him up like origami and have him out here looking like a crane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just can't speak enough on what it, when you're going up against, again, back to the Rolly and all that, because he is so one-dimensional, and just because you're not deciding to brawl him doesn't mean that you're not doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as a fight fan, you do want to see a brawl, kind of. You know what I mean?
No, of course.
It is nice to see people stand there and go
let me ask you this. What about Cruz? Did you think that he was outboxed by Cruz?
Because he comes forward?
Yeah. Well, I mean, because of the way the fight went. He did not Cruz out. That went to decision.
Yeah, but Cruz he is the pit bull. You know what I mean? And I think, I know it's going to sound a bit crazy in a sense because Cruz and Rolly both fight the same forward fight where you kind of know what you're getting. But Cruz, I think, is a better boxer in the sense that he can cut those angles. He does turn. He does switch things up like that, you know what I mean? Where I think Rolly is just more straight, hunt you down straight. But with Cruz, because he is a little pit bull Tyson, when he's doing that, he cuts angles very well, and he is a little bit harder to predict than just straightforward swinging windmill.
Of course, but also there's a huge difference, right? Pitbull Cruz isn't the same height as Rolly.
Yeah.
So Rolly's used to fighting shorter fighters, and what does he do? He get low, bop, 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 right? Well, Tank, he's used to fighting taller fighters. I think Cruz was his first test with a fighter close to his height with his aggression when need be. I think that was a test. But Rolly wasn't a test. It was like, oh, he can hit me hard? All right, I'm going to play this safe. I'm not going to get close. I'm going to let him come to me. Yeah, I'm gonna tap him up a little bit, get him riled up. He's going to keep doing the same 1-2. And when he doesn't, and I got him where I want him, because people don't realize, he literally set him up. He backed up, leaned on the ropes so he could gauge the distance. He seen the first shot. He said, okay. He seen the second one coming. Bam. Good night, Irene.
Beautiful.
Set him up. But no, that's being outboxed. Sometimes I wonder if these people, you know, still drink bathwater or Tide Pods.
That's not a lucky punch.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's a setup.
Yeah, that's just not
But the same thing with the Ali and Sonny Liston, right? A lot of people think that was a dive. I think that he got him with the
because
right
the punch didn't look that hard. You know what I mean? It didn't look like like usually when you see a knockout punch, it's like the face goes all over and you're mashed up, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It didn't look like that type of a knockout punch that you would like to see for a knockout.
Yeah.
So, but I do believe it's true. I'm not saying that it was, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it wasn't that devastating as, when you see it, it didn't look like it was as deadly as it should have been. It didn't look like he should have went down with a punch like that, is what I'm saying. Yeah,
here's the thing though, right? If anybody who loves Anderson Silva like how I love Anderson Silva, they'll say this. When Anderson Silva knocked out Forrest Griffin, it was the Bruce Lee Phantom Punch, okay? The punch did not look hard at all. Literally, he put his hand out there and Forrest ran into it. He broke his jaw, made him feces, defecated himself and ran up out the ring, okay? So, and this is in modern world, right? So, like, now when I look at the Ali punch, yeah, it looks like it might not have, you know what I mean, been that hard. But if you run your face into a brick wall, what's going to happen? You know, Rolly is the same thing. He didn't throw the punch hard. Do you know what I mean? Tank literally just put the punch out there and let him run himself into it. Because even on the replay, you see, he sees the punch. He's like, damn. Closes his eyes, and you know what I mean? Had him out here looking like an inflatable man. When he's selling cars and shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? You out here doing the birdie.
I can't say it hurt me to see it. I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think he deserved it. I wanted Rolly to get knocked out, and it was good to see because his mouth is just too much.
Exactly.
His mouth is too fucking much. And even after the fight, he was still chirping, which made absolutely no sense to me at all.
Right? To the people out there, follow us on Uppercuts, okay, on IG. Exactly how it sounds. Uppercuts Podcast on IG as well as TikTok, okay? We're going to start doing some Q&As on there as well, some more Q&As on the show. And during the week, we're going to try to put out a few more Q&As so we can just, you know what I mean, get the voice of our listeners in. We might start doing a call-in show. We just got to make sure we get some stuff figured out. But, you know what I mean, we might be the on most Sundays, you know, football season's coming, so, like, you know what I mean, I might not be here for every one of them, or they might have to be done at a different time. But anyways, yeah, we're going to try some call-in shows and, you know, get you guys in here to talk about stuff and figure things out. Something else you wanted to get off your chest here?
Oh, no. Shakir's fighting pretty soon, too, on the 23rd. Robinson Conceito? Sorry, y'all. How would you say it?
Yeah, Conceito. I might be saying it wrong, too. You know, no disrespect to you, okay? By the time we get close to there, we're going to talk about it, so don't worry.
Yeah, it's just going through, looking at some of the fights coming up, that's all. Haney's got one on the 16th.
Yeah, isn't he fighting, what's his face again?
Kambosos.
Yeah, he's fighting Kambosos again, which I think is going to be another wash. I mean, Kambosos, what he should have done was, you know, listen, I'm going to let you fight somebody else. I don't even want to take no money off of this. I'm going to go fight somebody, get a tune-up fight, get my body right, get my mind right. And then your second fight after you having the belt, that's mine.
I think on the Ring magazine, he was ranked number 1 or 2, I think.
Who?
No, wait, no.
Kambosos?
He had a very high ranking in one of them I was looking at. Maybe it wasn't the Ring because we looked at that.
Yeah, hopefully not. I mean, jeez. You're going to punish Canelo. You better punish Kambosos. I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't want to hear that, man. That's ridiculous. But, yeah, is there anything else that's on your mind, my guy?
No, nothing at the moment. I don't think we have anything big coming up. It's back to school, a lot of things changing.
Yeah, schedule's getting rearranged.
Yeah. But there's always something going to be happening soon.
Yes.
And when I know about it, I'll let y'all know about it.
Okay, right? For sure.
So again, thank you very much, people. We really appreciate you listening. Another thing we appreciate it is if you take some time, put a like, a comment, something. Tell us what you want to see, what you're hearing. All right?
For sure.
From King ECG.
That's good,
Bless,
people.
Man. Thank you very much. Bless everyone.
Right uppercut to the body by Tyson. Again, a double right.
Left hook, right hand. Oh, a beautiful left uppercut.
A minute and 8 seconds left. Oh, and that's it.
In the high guard up there as Joshua Dog. Oh, that right hand uppercut.